Come in. We are live out here walking around Hollywood. Today is Tuesday, April 28th. And we're just walking around to see what's gonna down during the week. It's a little windy. Weekday. JD Walker, welcome in. How are you? Hi guys, welcome in. Rabel. It's Tuesday, right? Yeah, it's Tuesday. I'm doing good. Out here walking around. Getting some Tuesday vibes. The wind is really picking up. But just coming down here, seeing what's going on, coming out here. How are you doing? Let's see, hold on. Rabel wants to know. I wonder if Vanessa purchased any luxury goods. I didn't that time. But yeah, we're out here Tuesday, not really golden hour. Is it like 5:30 ish? We're on the intersection of Hollywood and Highland. Yesterday was the Mortal Kombat premiere for the movie at the TCL Chinese Theater, but I didn't get a chance to pop on live. What's going on here? Yeah, it's always like gorgeous day during this time. I would say because the sun starts framing the street. And just like this, it was really nice weather earlier. Let's go. Something's working here. I think he's recording something. Asking if they could rap. Know what he's doing. Maybe they're performing. Got two delivery guys over here, Mason and Marwa. I am going to watch it tomorrow. So I will report back to you guys. But has anybody in the chat watched it? I know you guys said you saw feedback about it. What these guys are doing. So I'm watching that tomorrow. And then Friday. Was it Friday? Friday or Saturday? Whatever the first is. No, I have not yet. I just heard mixed reviews. Yeah, so I think like a few people in the chat said it wasn't good. The movie made a lot of money, but the critics hated it. Okay. Yeah, and then I heard then a few other people that I spoke with said that some people said they liked it. So I don't know. Now I have to see, definitely see for myself tomorrow, and then make a make a call. But I'm really excited. So I'm watching the Michael Jackson movie tomorrow. I'm gonna be watching the Devil Wears Prada 2 movie. Probably if I don't go to this fan event May 30th, then the first for sure. Yeah, we are out here. We're right across from El Capitan again, seeing what's going on. The internet says the movie ended when Michael was at his peak in the 80s. It did not include Jiffy with Charles or wives. Oh, okay, I see. That's interesting. Loud here. It's bumping up here. Room for a steeple. Grateful you just ruined the end. All right, so we're back here, you guys. Remember this star from last week? I think we were here that last week. So they're doing some repairs. More repairs. Oh, I have one. Thank you. All right, we're back here, you guys. The poor Ricky Martin star, like you remember from last time.
Yeah, she gave me 5 minutes later.
Michael probably would have preferred somebody. Oh, yikes.
Yeah, that's you guys. There's one or two.
I'm not going to say anything about that one. It was his nephew, so I guess it was good that it was family. Whoa, sorry. What is my phone doing again? It's like for a while it was good and now it's acting up again. Ah, okay. Anyways. It's kind of quiet right here, which is nice. For only $9.99. Magnets only 4 for $10. Keychains only 99 cents. $9.99 hoodies available today. That's right. I am dancing with the phone. It's a new thing I have going on. Oh wow. Sorry. Like it just keeps glitching out. Okay. It's weird. My phone just keeps like I did drop the gimbal earlier. So I don't know if I broke it. But anyways, there was the Mortal Kombat premiere here last night, and I'm really sad that I missed it for the stream. It was just a long Monday, so I couldn't make it out here. But I came back out here to kind of check things out. But look, they had the Mortal Kombat flyer out here. Let me see if I turn it off and turn it back on. Sorry. There we go. Hopefully it stays put.
And you guys got your tour? Y'all want your tour? Next tour at 6 o'clock.
All right, here we go. Ah, the sound is pretty good. Well, now I got this. The video is crazy, but the sound is good. We can't win out here. Okay. All right. Well, I just came back out in front of the Chinese theater to check out if they had anything going on. Sorry. Why is this not working? It doesn't want to center. Hmm. There we go. Wait, maybe now I can get it to center. All right. Here we go. Let me see if I can make this straight. There we go. Now it's straight. Oh, thank you. All right. So since you guys are talking about it, here's Michael Jackson's handprints and footprints from 126, 2012 here in front of the Chinese theater. We also have the Twilight team right in front of it. But this is a lot of people out here. Come on, Mike says, okay, so you say it was already passed in that time? That's what the date says though. 126, 2012. Right? Yeah, I think he was, but I don't know why it says 2012. It's interesting. So then I don't know why this one says 2012. A lookalike? It's kind of weird. I don't think they would do a lookalike. I'll have to look it up. Yeah, that is interesting. And then the star is over here. The star is right over here. The Michael Jackson star. Probably a YouTube joke. Maybe. I don't think they would do that though on front in front of the theater. Excuse me. I'm so curious to look it up now. It's Ferrari guys out here. Hi, John. Welcome in. Thanks for joining.
Drive, Beverly Hills. You can drive the car or be driven to any one of these locations. Take picture with the Hollywood sign and the Ferrari. Lamborghini or the Cybertruck.
Every day is a new opportunity to shine. 100%. Okay. See, Grandpa wants to know if I've ever driven a Ferrari. I don't think so. Not that I can recall. Tomorrow might be the day. Just kidding. Man. I have been interested in taking one of those tours though. So you get to drive. If you rent the car with them, you get to drive. And then they sit with you in the passenger seat. Yeah, it's quiet out here today. I'm actually curious. I'm gonna look up what we were just talking about earlier. Okay, so I got the details because I got to get the facts right per usual. So, according to Le Google, it says Michael Jackson's handprints, footprints, and signature were immortalized in concrete at TCL Chinese Theater, formerly Grauman's in Hollywood, on January 26, 2012. His children, Prince Paris and Blanket, conducted the ceremony using one of his signature sequin gloves and his shoes to make the impressions. So his kids were the ones that did the ceremony. So that's why it's dated after he passed. Yeah. So John says it was a celebration. It was a ceremony celebration. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, John, before you popped in, we were like looking at the Michael Jackson handprints in front of the TCL Chinese Theater just because we were walking by there. And it said 2012. And then yeah, Brave Bull said he passed before that. I wonder who autographed the sidewalk. Shining as brightly as Hollywood stars. It says they used, hold on, they used, I don't know who signed it. I guess they used a signature and then did it together. Something like that. Well, it says Michael Jackson's handprints, footprints, and signature were immortalized in the concrete. It does have his handprints. Well, it has handprints there and footprints, but I guess they used his glove and his shoes. And then the kids signed his name. Something like that. That's what it says. Which can explain it doesn't really look like a signature. It just looks like they wrote his name and then put a heart. But anyways, yeah, it's kind of nice walking this way. We're walking on the other side now.
Check us out. Check us out.
Thank you.
Great, man.
Those kids don't look like Michael's kids. Yeah, I think that's been a controversy for a while. But I have some good news. Okay, so the good news is that the Los Feliz night market, that's like a food night market, they're opening back up. So I was gonna stream them last week to do like a night market walk, and they got closed down. I think they were renewing their health permits, so they're back open now. So they're Tuesday, Wednesday nights. If I don't get to it tomorrow, next Tuesday or Wednesday, we're gonna definitely do like a night market stream. Yeah, yeah. It's supposed to be really cool, like a lot of food stuff, a lot of foodie things. But yeah, passing up to Roosevelt. But yeah, trying to switch it up a little bit. And it takes some planning. They have we're passing up the Roosevelt right now, but they have another film festival going on. What film festival is this? TCM Film Festival. I guess it's starting April 30th through May 3rd. So what is that, Friday? There's like classic movies, clips. Oh, classic movie festival to the Thursday, starting on Thursday. But this is Audrey Hepburn for like Breakfast at Tiffany's and Inspo and some other highlights. Friday is May 1st. Okay, so this starts Thursday then, which that will be fun. I'll definitely get a chance to come out here on Thursday and do a walk and see if we can catch anything. I am a fan of classic films. I think classic films had a lot of creativity, you know? What did I watch yesterday? I actually watched Sonic 3 last night. It's kind of random, but I watched Sonic 3 last night for the first time. And it was honestly it was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm passing up one of my favorite spots. You guys already know the mixed way, mixed ice cream and tea here. This is the first US location, but they have really good like soft serve stuff. Oh, and they have more knickknacks in the window. I have not seen Freddie lately. I know I haven't seen Freddie either. I think I did see him last week, but I think he's sticking to more like weekend stuff right now. Looks like there was another star vandalized, you guys. I don't know what stars were here before. This one and this one is covered up. Yeah. I'll have to pull it up from one of my previous videos to remember what was here. Brave Bull wants to know, has Vanessa ever attended a taping at Jimmy Kimmel? I haven't yet. I think like a few years ago, I applied for one of the shows. Like you have to like sign up for the tickets or whatever, and then I just like didn't make it or something. But I should apply for a taping. It's so I don't know if any of you guys have ever been to like a show taping. I've been to a few show tapings. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. You have to get there early. You can't have your phone. You have to check in your phone, and then you have to like obey obey the guidelines and all that kind of stuff. But it's fun though. It's fun, but it's definitely like a whole thing. Yeah, it's quiet out here today though. Tuesday. Some of the Jimmy Kimmel staff is leaving now. But El Capitan is doing an event on the 30th. So this Thursday, they're gonna do like a fan event for the Devil Wears Prada 2. And I also think they have what's this May 1st? May 1st to May 17th, but I know that they have an opening day one. They also have the Star Wars. I think, yeah, tomorrow's the last day of the Star Wars. You saw Arsenio at Paramount Studios? That sounds fun. I Yeah, but it is pretty quiet out here. I mean, quiet for Hollywood. I saw Friday's TV show back in the 80s with music guest Devo. That sounds fun. I saw a Dr. Phil taping. It was fun. It was interesting. It was a lot of work though. We had to get there really early in the morning. Is Dr. Simi? Hello.
Iconic celebrity home.
Hi, Dr. Simi. What's up?
Esas son puras mentiras.
You saw Golden Girls? What? I'm jealous now. Also saw Golden Girls. They tape out of sequence so you couldn't follow along. When was that? If you don't mind me asking. And hold on, let me see what else. John says I also saw Laverne and Shirley TV show on Melrose Ave, Paramount Studios. That's so cool. I'm jealous now. Iconic, early 90s. I would have loved to see the Golden Girls. Late 70s. Wow. That probably was fun because I mean, they probably didn't have all the antics that they do now. I don't remember the studio, but it was a small one I've never heard of. Wow. That sounds really fun though. All right. Wait for this crowd to pass. I looked it up. It's called. What's it called? It's Ren Mar Studios on North Coringa. I feel like I've heard of that, or I think I know what you're talking about. Or they're always constantly like they might keep the same location, but sometimes they rename it, right? Oh, it looks like they're going to be opening a new coffee shop. That's actually good. Cody Coffee. Cotti. This was where the what was this before? I think this was a restaurant. No, I don't know what this was. I think it was a restaurant.
Probably looks like.
Yeah, we're passing up the Scientology. Some signs out here. Back in the 80s, the fence was not there. Oh, really? Yeah, it's there now. It was an open lot. Wow. I don't know if they took it over or not.
Still.
All right, no, thank you. But this was, I think probably John remembers. This was the pig and this was the old pig and whistle bar. Now it's Mr. Tiempo. Mr. Tiempo. I think at one point this was the oldest bar in Hollywood. I think something like that, or since 1920. Yeah. See, this was the pig and whistle, and they still kept like on the very top. You could see the pig and the whistle, so they still kind of kept that, but then they changed the rest of it. And now it's all like I don't know. There's a lot going on. I don't really like the inside. It's too much. It's too busy. Like a lot of highlighter stuff going on. Like black light. I guess it kind of looks cool, but I don't know. It's too much going on in there. The Egyptian theater. Oh, it looks like they have a private event going on here. So they have what is this? The Netflix ads and PNT Summit in the Egyptian theater. Yeah, they still kind of left the Egyptian theater the way it is, which is cool. The way it was. Yeah, so they have some kind of summit. Excuse me, some kind of summit going on. That's cool. I think it's good that they took it over and then kind of kept it and didn't get rid of it, and they use it. That's good too. I did see a screening in there, and they did a good job in restoring the inside. So they kept a lot of like the original Egyptian theater stuff, and then they just upgraded like the seats and the screens. Yeah, it's quiet over here. But I think I'm gonna try to go down instead of going down my normal route. I'm gonna make a right on Wilcox and go down that way. They have the Hollywood post office there, and there's a few like boutique hotels further down on that side. Oh, you guys. So it looks like the Escape Hotel did close down. Either that or it's being renovated because that whole building is like blocked off now. They had the Escape Hotel, which is like a large escape room venue, and then some kind of restaurant that's been closed for a while, and then another nightclub, ballet, and another brewery. That whole thing, that whole side is blocked off. Have you been inside? I've been inside The Escape. I've been in the lobby of the Escape Hotel, and then I think I've also been inside the Ballet nightclub like a long time ago. The brewery, no, that was new, and then it closed down quick too. And then there's also the Baja Beach, the Baja Beach. That closed during the pandemic, but all of that is blocked off. So I don't know if they're gonna what they're gonna do with all of the whole thing. This like the Escape Hotel website still up and no mention of closure. Yeah, uh, I mean that's interesting because it's high. It's all blocked off though, and that doesn't even. I Yeah, that doesn't look temporary either. Weird. Because I know last week it was still open, or it didn't have that barricade. That was Frederick's of Holiday Lingerie Resort. Really? The escape room hotel? It's funny. Near the magic store. Wow. Yeah, this side of the street always creeps me out. Oh, so that's a new restaurant. It's a chain though, the Robata Jinya. It's like a Japanese says Tokyo izakaya cuisine. So it looks like it's a nicer. I think I've been to that chain. I feel like I've been to that chain somewhere else. Yeah, it's open for dinner. Joe's Pizza. Joe's Pizza is pretty good. Coming up on Joe's Pizza. Joe's Pizza. Another tattoo shop. Wonder if Vanessa will stream the Lakpa Geffen Museum from the inside. I will try. It opens on May 4th. I might try to sneak attack. But if they don't let me stream inside, I think I'm just going to do like a video. Like a video and put it up on my channel. Because I'm interested to. It opens May 4th to the general public. If you're a LACMA member, you can go right now. But I'm like, I'm just gonna wait. It's another week.
I know.
So we're gonna go down Wilcox today. So I just turned right on Wilcox off of Hollywood. Oh yeah. It is 6, thanks for April. It's 6:20, well, 6:25 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here. Sun sets a little bit after 7. So I guess now we're heading into golden hour for sure. That building looks interesting. We are in Los Angeles, California, and we're walking off of Hollywood Boulevard and Wilcox. Oh, this is a newer apartment building. Hollywood Darts Collective. Yeah, some of these little streets are interesting. And this is the Hollywood Post Office, the United States Post Office Hollywood Station. It's a pretty cool, iconic building too, in its own way. Okay. Oh, Billy Caught Alive, welcome in. We live in Yorkshire. Yorkshire, is that England? 2:26 a.m. The weather is so nice. Yeah, my schedule's been kind of all over the place this week, so I haven't really scheduled my live streams out like I normally do, but definitely next week I'm gonna schedule them out so you guys have more of an idea. Yorkshire, England. Oh, that's cool. Where Yorkshire pudding was invented. I love Yorkshire pudding. Yeah, so here's the post office. And there was this place that was really cool called Mama Shelter. Yeah, it's so good. And it was a hotel, and like it was a hotel. This is off of Selma and Wilcox. It was a hotel, restaurant, and rooftop bar. And they recently closed down, but they had a location here and they also had a location in Paris. And then they recently closed this one, I think like a year ago, a year and a half ago. But they're gonna reopen one. It's gonna be downtown LA, like another another one similar to this, but this was really popular place, and the rooftop had really cool views, especially at sunset. You could see almost a 360 view of like you could see to downtown, you could see to the Hollywood Hills, you could see in all directions. So this was like a really popular spot, but it's closed. And they had good appetizers and stuff.
Actually, oh, sorry.
But yeah, right next to it, I think that's another hotel. These these three places are popular. So we can walk by that. If this light wants to hurry. Let's see. Hello. I just subscribed and hit the like. Great stream. Thank you, Anonymous. I appreciate the support. Rachel wants to know what's most wanted today. He's probably relaxing. This is the last minute stream. It wasn't really planned today. I was like, I need to do a live stream. So probably has work or plans. So we can walk by these hotels first and then come back up. Gilbert Hotel. Smells like barbecue though. I just smelled something. Oh, Mother Wolf. This is a popular restaurant. I have not eaten here before, so I can't speak to it, but it's supposed to be good. I think there's another rooftop bar over here, Barless. I remember. Yeah, Barless. So there's another like this one has really good views too. I actually preferred Mama Shelter, but this one was cool. I mean, this is the newer one. This is attached to one of the hotels, the Hollywood Grande or the Hollywood Grand. But yeah, definitely cool to check out some of these side streets. And we're gonna make our way to Sunset, but this is like Not, this is east of the Sunset Strip. So this is Sunset Boulevard and Wilcox. Some kind of studios here. It's interesting. Toy art gallery. Oh, it looks very interesting. Yeah. Let's see, Jane. Jane, yeah, this is a more mellow stream today. Normally it's very busy, but it's a weekday and there's not much going on. So we're kind of just exploring the side streets. But yeah, there's always stuff. I mean, it's quiet, but for it being quiet, it looks busy to other people. But this is stuff you won't see on this is the stuff you won't see on TV or in the movies. It's kind of like real time streets. So this area could be dangerous when it's dark. Yeah, it can. Most areas. So these are like, I don't know, for people in the chat that haven't seen, these are like the delivery food robots we have around town. And that one, most of them have names. That one doesn't have a name. They're so cute. Yeah, they are really cute. We also have Waymos. Those are like the driver, they're auto AI driven cars, supposedly. Says Yorkshire could be an interesting place to live. Yorkshire. Yorkshire. I isn't that that's northern England, right? That's northern England. Yeah. It's probably really pretty up there. All right. So yeah, it's pretty mellow on this side. A little windy. So passing up the CNN tower, but I don't know if CNN's even here anymore. We are in the north. Oh, okay. See, there's another delivery robot. Ooh, okay. said you want a driverless car and delivery robot. Yeah, the driverless cars have been controversial here. The food robots, I guess that nobody's really mad at, but the driverless cars been and kind of weird, but I don't know. Blue Note, new. Oh, you don't drive? Blue Note. This is like a bar. Oh, it's a jazz thing. It's a jazz clip. Yeah, I think they opened a new jazz club on the corner. All right, so we're passing up one of the branches. I think this is one of the branches of the Los Angeles Film School. It's right here off of Sunset. And you can hear the fire trucks in the background. This was a really popular movie theater because of its dome shape, and then they closed it down. But I think somebody else bought it back, so they will be opening it again. Cinerama Dome. Yeah. So I don't know when they're gonna reopen it, but I heard that they're not gonna get rid of it, which is good. Looks like Space Mountain. You saw Raiders of the Lost Ark there back in the 80s. Wow. That's iconic. I love that movie.
Yo, stop, yo.
Okay. Here's the back of it. Your uncle took you here? Because it was a branch of ArcLight, and then ArcLight closed down. I know that would be so cool. It's another delivery robot. Cinerama Dome. John, did you ever think when you were like walking around here back in the day that there'd be delivery robots, food delivery robots? Crazy, huh? No, you never imagined that. I know this speed, the robots are quick. Supposedly they're operated by cameras and like I think they're remote control, like remotely operated by people, but nobody really knows. Net You never imagined cell phones? Yeah, I guess. Like, wait, yeah. I mean, I guess you never imagined the way cell phones are, like how they are now. Oops, sorry. We didn't have cell phones. John, okay, Great Bull says, I remember when Hollywood was the last place where you wanted to live in. Too much crime and dirty. Yeah. I mean, I feel like we had pagers and beepers. I feel like it's still somewhat not the best, but Tom Bradley. I feel like that name is familiar. All right. So we just got to Vine from Sunset. Now we're walking down Vine. Take another main street here in Hollywood. Oh, there's a Verizon store here. I didn't know there was a Verizon store here. Good to know. All right. Ike sandwiches, a Yorkshire Terrier in LA. Is that a Yorkshire Terrier? He's a beautiful dog. I thought that was like a husky mix. A lot of nostalgia businesses died off due to bad city governance. So Hollywood is kind of dying. The little one that would pass. Oh, okay. Yeah, Hollywood is definitely dying. So it's just kind of like a shell. And they have like the Equinox here, the Camden, which is like a high end apartment building. I remember Richard Ramirez in 1984. That guy was crazy. I don't want to know the details, but it sounds crazy. I feel like I don't know. Ooh. Yikes. Loving all the different buildings. Oh, I'm glad you like it. Yeah, there's some, as you can see, there's a blend of new and old. And I don't really go down the street much on my streams. I kind of stay on the same street. So this is different. This is also, there is some stars here on this side. This is another part of the Walk of Fame. See, Raphael says Hollywood Live. Yeah, see, some of these buildings are, a lot of them are from the 1920s, the older ones. This one is Hollywood Plaza Hotel, or was Hollywood Plaza Hotel. One of four major hotels built in Hollywood 1920s. Okay, let's see. It was a luxurious bar restaurant, 1931. The Russian Eagle Cafe moved in. Says George Burns maintained an office on the top floor in the 1930s. So yeah, so definitely some interesting buildings here. What's your favorite spot in Hollywood? That's a good question. My favorite spot in Hollywood is the Hollywood Bowl because I love the summertime concerts and I like walking around there during the day when there's no concerts. And I like the views from like the other views from the other side of the Hollywood Bowl. So I really like going to Hollywood Bowl and I recommend anybody to check out a concert there or just go there. So we're at one of the major intersections here in Hollywood that's busy, Hollywood and Vine. And the corner right here where there's a Devil Wears Prada 2 movie pop-up, this specific street corner always has a different movie advertising on this corner. You don't think you said, I bet Vanessa, you know who Angeline is. I know who Angeline is. I've seen her drive. Well, I haven't seen her, but I've seen her pink Corvette. There's nice and light stand. Yeah. I've seen her pink Corvette. It says Angeline on the plate. But there's two big restaurants that are right here. And then what is? Yeah. So Jane, has a nice view. That is the Capitol Records building in the distance. Yeah, I do know. I know it's a. I've seen her car. I haven't gotten that close. I've seen her driving around. And I did see the license plate. It's like a hot pink. Oh, but I know. I'm gonna quickly. All right, time for us to cross. This guy's gonna. Hey. Okay. So I already feel like I already showed this on one of my other streams when it first came out, but no, I'm not. I know who that is. Okay, so you guys already saw, but we're back out here in front of the little pop-up that they put on the corner. And the movie's coming out, what, May 1st, so that's Friday. Before 6 o'clock, I think they have people out here Yeah, she has a pink car, a pink Corvette. So during the day, they are passing. These are not real, but they were passing out like mini runway magazines. But we're gonna walk by the Capitol Records. Well, they're gonna walk by, but we'll just show the Capitol Records building so that Jane and a few other people can see it closer. Pink Corvette. I do have a moderator. He's just not on today because it was a last minute stream. All right, so this is sorry. There's really loud motorcycles, you guys. This is the Capitol Records building. Iconic. There you go. It was the first like cylinder tower of its time when it opened up, and it's still here. I know, right? If John wants to moderate or anybody else wants to moderate, let me know. Queen of billboards. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's not open to tours or anything. The most we can see is just from the outside. I wish they would show us a tour. I've never seen inside. I'm curious to see how it looks. But there is Capitol Records. Thank you, Brittany. I appreciate it. All right. And it looks like we got a crowd going. Got me in with this job. I wasn't touching. Anonymous says, I'm interested. I mod for other channels. Oh, cool. Yeah, let me know. Or send me an email. Sometimes I do. Yeah, sometimes I do get the details. But yeah, that would be great. Anonymous. Hopefully you're in our same time zone. We're Pacific Standard Time, Los Angeles. So I don't know what time zone you're in, but we could definitely use some extra hands on deck.
So I used to have your job.
Your Eastern time zone? John's Eastern time zone? Oh, you're from LA. Okay, that works. Let's see. Oh, John, it's late for you. Yeah. We're walking back up Hollywood. Okay. Almost 10 p.m. here. What time is it? Oh, 7 o'clock now. Well, thank you guys, anyways, for I appreciate you all contributing to my stream. And those kind of like more of a mellow stream today. I know sometimes I have like action packed streams and then kind of like other streams. I was like, I need to just do a stream today. I will be showing. So the David Geffen Galleries opens next week. So if I can't stream that, I'm definitely gonna schedule out some streams for next week, like schedule them so that way we know. The David Geffen Galleries opens. That's on LACMA Museum Road. That opens May 4th, which is, let me check the date. Yeah, I know. It's been a weird week. I was like somewhat fighting a cold. So I just was like not really. Okay. Oh, that's next Monday. Yeah, that's definitely possible. Okay. Oh, thank you, Jane. Thank you for joining. And we're gonna schedule out some streams for next week. So usually when I do live streams, I'll book the stream ahead of time and then I'll put like a time block. And I try to stay on time to that time block so that you can kind of know today was just I need to pop in and do a stream. But May 4th is next Monday, this coming Monday. So that's doable. David Geffen Galleries opens to the public, and then Brave will mention me doing Michael Jackson, and there was another one, Prada, the Prada reviews, and something else. So we got a full schedule. I got to get on that schedule. Hi, Mark. Welcome in. So we're actually just randomly walking out here. Not really, wasn't really planned today. It was just a random walk and talk, walk and chat. But we were just talking about we have some new subscribers, new family to the chat, and we also have some new ideas. So live stream ideas for David Geffen I can't talk. David Geffen Galleries, which is in LACMA Museum Row, which is cool. We also have Cinco May 4th, May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. And there's always stuff going on in Cinco de Mayo. I'm wondering I can probably get a pretty cool um something for Cinco de Mayo. Hollywood Live. You're not working me too hard. This is my fun, my passion, my I don't know. So there's Cinco de Mayo, there's that. And there was the food night markets that I was planning on doing last week, but they closed down because they needed to update their health permits or something. Anyways, they're back up. Pacific Movie Theater. Oh, did I just pass it? Hello. Yeah, so I passed it. East LA is dangerous. Yeah, we're probably I mean Oh, I almost fell in a pot. There's not just East LA that has Cinco de Mayo. Like it's gonna be all over. It's another new coffee place. Olvera Street, downtown LA. Oh yeah, they have really good Dia de los Muertos celebrations. But Olvera Street, I'll look up what they have going on because they do have good stuff. And that one is more of a family friendly historic place. Thank you, Alfred. I appreciate your positive energy. The internet says a lot of businesses are closing there. Hopefully, Cinco de Mayo will increase business. Yeah, so Olvera Street, there has been some issues, I think, with businesses, like you said, not being able to stay open. I think there was some permitting stuff, and then people were trying to get together to keep them going
It's like over 100.
because this places have been there for a long time. But yeah, I mean, 7:06, the sun's still out, so I think this summer is going to be really good. We'll have more sunlight and just more things to do. We're kind of in a transition from spring to summer. I may own a lowrider. Can you imagine? That would be funny. A lowrider convertible. Okay, so we're passing by um what we're passing by the building earlier that I said that was like closed down, the Escape Hotel and all these buildings. It's blocked off.
Even if it was outdoors.
You think it's gonna get torn down? Wow. I'm gonna look it up when I get home later today. But you're right. I mean, why would they? That would be the only reason why they fenced it off. Okay, unless some like real estate developer bought it, you know, for a discounted price. It might turn into a Louis Vuitton store. I don't think so in Hollywood. You never know. They are trying to like revamp the Walk of Fame, but I don't know if that'll ever happen. Okay, so this is the back end of it. Studio Hollywood Cafe. That's weird. I don't ever remember seeing that sign. 66. Its address is 6633. But it's kind of creepy that it's just like what's this? All right, we're passing up Museo and Frank's Musso and Frank's since 1919. I had a friend recently say they came here for like a dinner after the shows. It's pretty good, like traditional steakhouse food. Classic eatery. Jane says we have a lot of tattoo shops there. Yeah, that's a good observation. There is a lot of tattoo shops. There's an Irish pub here. You guys are funny. All right, we're back at the Egyptian. There was a little bit of chaos going on that side street. And I'm going to wrap up the stream in like another minute. We did like a full loop. Hold on. Let's see if I can get to like a more scenic part of the strip. All right, Mark. Thank you for joining. We got the Taco Bell. But we have some really cool sunset views over here. Thank you for joining, Jane. No, I don't like Taco Bell. I like the authentic authentic Mexican food. All right. But yeah, this has been a fun walk. Thank you guys so much for joining me today on this sunset walk here in Hollywood on a random Tuesday. Look out for my scheduled streams coming up featuring David Geffen Galleries. And we're going to do a night market and something for Cinco de Mayo. And then you also wanted to do a movie recap. I don't know how I could do that on a stream. I guess I could do like a walk and talk movie recap. Hold on. Let me kind of get to where there's a better view of the. Well, I guess this is pretty. Okay. Anyways, let me go on this side. All right. One last pan of the sunset. So Vanessa could sneak a camera into the theater and stream the movie. You keep trying to get me to do that. Thank you, Anonymous. And then I will coordinate with you about the moderation. That was a movie theater before. It was. All right. Thank you guys for joining tonight's stream. Look out for my next stream. And I appreciate all the new likes, subscribers, and thank you to everybody in the chat. And I'll see you. Yeah, I'll see you on my next stream. Have a good night. Oh, you saw Friday the 13th movie? John has all of the iconic like history. All right.